Hey yo, hump day just got better. Did you know that the 6 Restaurant and Lounge is now open in the heart of Atlanta? Come catch a vibe while trying out our signature cocktails, food and hookah. Major key alert, major key alert. You know we couldn't vibe out on Wednesdays by ourselves. We have the hottest radio personalities from Hit 92.3 ATL, ConVo with Friendz, vibing with us every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. They'll be having a live show. That's right, a live show. Don't miss out on Friendz Night, started Wednesday, September 1st, and every Wednesday thereafter at the 6 Restaurant and Lounge from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tell all your friends to come out and catch a vibe. We are located at 904 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey friends, this is Rodney.
What's up, fam? This is Lakiba.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
How y'all doing? It's LaRon.
And welcome to ConVo with
Friendz.
Hey friends, this is Rodney.
This is LaRon.
Hey to the now, it's Nasha.
And welcome to ConVo with Friendz. What's up, guys? What is up? And we have the one, the only Murph in the building. Yay! What's up? What's up? What's up?
How y'all doing?
You know,
that was a big intro.
Yeah, you know, I try to be hype it up. But you know, you guys, we don't get to a segment till 25 minutes in, but she gonna like share her viewpoint on what we talking about today. Well, how we start off, LeBron, how's your week going, bro?
My week going good, man. I told you every time I wake up, it's always good, so I don't got no stress.
Oh, you so damn positive. Not sure how was your week?
Great. I went to a mass incarceration rally Friday.
I seen that.
Yes, and I had breakfast with a candidate that's running for council president, the presidents of the city councils.
Is he a Republican?
Most definitely.
Actually, he's for the people. He
so
makes
what is that
very clear. His views are somewhere in between when you look at his motto. And
so
his
he's a grassroots?
Yes, but he's actually leading the polls right now, and he's running for president of the council.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a black guy, right?
He's a black guy. Okay. I had breakfast Saturday morning, and see what else. Okay, so you know how I said I wanted to Pure Need to be like more in the community and not just focus on sales. So we may be having a deal with the vets. That's super cool and super dope because we're all about healing and natural. And I set in on a grant. So it's going to be some more CARES Act grant. And if your business is like doing things for the community, then there's money out there for your business.
I need to get on that because I'm a whole 12-year veteran over here. So.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Lil.
Thanks for your service. Thanks for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you for serving.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, Murph, I can leave you out. Murph, how was your week?
It was interesting. I'm always busy most of the time, but it was cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing new other than creating, doing my collection. Still working on that. About to head to LA, and then hosting some events for Atlanta Pride. So
I will be there.
You will.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you know, part of what they say, the rainbow team.
Yeah, because we got a lot of letters now, so you just say the rainbow team. That works for me.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that works for me. The rainbow team.
There you go. Include everybody. The rainbow team.
Yeah.
Hey, the rainbow. But my week, you guys, has been very, very good. I went to award ceremony. My mom came up here. I did not win. I felt some way about that. But honestly, you guys, I had so many blessings come out. I met with a person from Inspired TV, met for a producer with Fox Soul. I have an interview coming up on Fox Soul.
Amazing.
Hopefully I have my show
awesome.
picked up on Fox Soul. Got things for us going on. So God is good. I want to encourage everyone. Just because you don't win the award, does not mean you're not seen. I don't want to make sure I put that out there. Because I was down. Absolutely. I was mad. But I was like, dang, I got so much more just from my name being up on the screen. So shout out to Black Media Honors. But moving right along. Oh, shoot, I forgot to say. Oh, and ConVo with Friendz is where we talk about everything from tabloids, political news, casual conversation, and more. Where were y'all at? Y'all supposed to help me with this. Kindly, y'all got the same script as me. Business. Now we're going to Business of the Week. And the business of the week go to Virgil, Gullah Kitchen and Bar. Virgils were created to provide a space to enjoy great food, amazing service, and abundance of love while helping all of our dishes are inspired by Virgil's own family recipes and are thoughtfully prepared with pride. We are most known for our delectable rice dishes that were passed down from our ancestors who were brought from rice producing Sierra Leone and surrounding countries to preserve the Gullah Geechee culture. And the address is 3721 Main Street, College Park, Georgia, zip code 30337. And to book a reservation is 404-228-4897. Again, the business of the week is Virgil's Gullah Kitchen and Bar.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, I like it. I go there. It's actually owned by two gay men. They're married, and it's just a nice, chill, like a chill ass one. Bring your family, have fun. It's not like, it's just chill. You know what I mean? It's cool. I love it. And the food is delicious. But, you know, they ain't paid for all that, so we ain't getting that. So now we going to Google News. And we are talking about one and only, you guys, Shari Richardson is optimistic about the future after a last place finish. Okay, let me get y'all the deets. Shari Richardson was optimistic about her future on the track after finishing last place in her return following a suspension for testing positive for marijuana before the Olympics. Richardson raced the 100-meter sprinter at Prefontaine Track in Oregon in the Diamond League event. Jamaica's Ellen Thomas-Herrera won the race, besting her Olympic time with 10.54 seconds. That means that girl was running. But this is my question, you guys, because I like Shari. I really do. But I feel like she need to humble herself. So this is my question for the table. Do you think that she should have been able to run after testing positive for marijuana?
Yes, absolutely. Weed is natural. It smokes the way it's grown, so you don't have to like put nothing on it or turn it into something. The way it's grown is natural. I understand she did not win. I totally get it. She did not win, and it's okay because you can't win them all, baby girl. Now, what I do like that she tried. She came back after the media slammed her for testing positive for marijuana, and she didn't win, but it's okay. In my eyes, she's still a winner. Maybe weed is a performance enhancer drug because since she's been clean all this time and she came back and kind of got smoked this time.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
literally.
Like literally.
But you said it's an enhancer drug, though.
You think
which means
no? I'm just saying, is it? I mean, I don't know.
Not, she lost. She smoked. I don't feel like she should have rules are rules to me. So if a rule is put in place as an athlete or whoever you are, it doesn't matter if it's illegal or illegal. The fact that you broke the rule, you have to accept the punishment. So if she did her time and they said after that time you serve and you can come back and perform or whatever, like there's nobody to judge the fact that she was able to perform. She did her time for the rule that she broke, and they say you can come back on the field. But breaking a rule was the wrong part. It don't matter. Everybody, I think most people who smoke weed be like, forget that. Like she can smoke it or not, but you broke a rule, man. And I feel like she owned that. She didn't make no excuses for it. So I respect her more for that and her confidence. Like, you could curse on the show?
No.
Oh, okay. Because the military about to come. No. But she, yeah, man, she owns up to her stuff. And I respect her for it.
I felt so bad when she definitely tested positive. It made me stop smoking weed, guys.
Okay, girl.
Wow.
Let me say this.
But she wasn't about to beat Jamaica, though, either. So that was... She was... No. That wasn't about to happen. Weed or not.
Breed of blacks.
I'm going to say this about Miss Richardson. I don't like the fact that she got endorsements after the fact that she was suspended for not following the rules. We have to stop this babyfying people. I don't like it. It's childish. Like I say, me and Tom Fork, when your lights off, nobody gonna come and rally for you. Let you do GoFundMe, then your lights get back on. It's rules. You should not be rewarded. And they got all these folks' money, and your ass came in dead last, and you was talking cash money-ish. Like talking ish. And then what I loved about Jamaican girl, they try to get her to talk about old girl, and she said, "I don't care about that. Like I won, it's over." And I like humble people. You know, if you going, I'm off you talking your stuff, but back up what you say. And unfortunately, sis, you lost, and it is what it is.
I feel like it's our fault. Truthfully, I feel like when she tested positive for the Olympics, I feel like our community just embraced her just because she was black. Like I think our community a lot of times, when somebody can do something wrong, but just because they're black, we embrace them. Like you said, she got endorsements and everything. That could have caused complacency. That's probably why she came in last. Because she got a bag now.
Oh, she did. She made a good bag.
She made a nice little bag. So now running's not as important as it was if we would have said, you know what, you wrong for this.
It ain't even look like she tried, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
I promise it don't look like she tried.
Then she was up there talking like she won. Yeah, I lost, but you know, come on with that. Humble yourself.
That's my friends telling the truth, no matter what.
Just take the L's. You know, I'll be back next time and give my best effort.
Me personally, I'm not mad at her confidence and her ego. I feel like no matter what, the fact that she does walk around like that, because this is a cold world. You know what I'm saying? She's young still, and you can do everything great in your life, and when you do one thing bad, everybody turn their back on you until you get back to that greatness. And the fact that she doesn't allow people to diminish her and her greatness, and she continues to speak that, I don't have a problem with it, because who else is going to tell you, man, you can't. Who else is going to tell you the ish, right? Yeah. Other than yourself. And I had to grow up like that.
I don't know.
I mean, I get that she's cocky. They say Kanye cocky, but that's bro, he's different.
But you know Kanye counseled her. I'm sorry. I love Kanye.
You messing with something that stay
I'm gonna say now that she brought it up. I love Kanye, and everybody who know me from my early Facebook, whatever, Instagram, I was the biggest Kanye fan. But I cannot forget about who all the time come back and attack black people over and over again. And for me, it's I can forgive him, but I just won't support his clothing. I would say that. I can forgive him. He still is good at his music. I would never throw shade at that. But for me, as a fan who was a true fan, I can't support ignorance, and it's just a no for me.
Everybody got a reason behind their actions. You know, Kanye probably know and seen some stuff that we haven't seen before. At the end of the day, the black culture is a rough crowd.
It is, but it was a slave comment for me.
I heard it.
Yeah, it took me. I took offense.
It didn't take offense. If the shoe don't fit, then it ain't got nothing to do with me. But at the same time, you just got to meet people where they are. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna meet him. I see.
But let's get back
to we got
Miss Richardson. We talking about Miss Richardson.
What you about to say?
I love her confidence. That's all I'm saying.
It's cool to be confident, but I feel like failure. It can cause a better determination in you. Like a lot of people feel Michael Jordan failed, Ford, LeBron, Tiger Woods. Everybody fall. So I just think once you fall, I think it should push you to do better. Like I would have trained harder. Now everybody talking about me. Now I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do my best, because you got to understand the people that she's running against. We act like she came in second or third. She came last. Like them Jamaican chicks is roasted.
That's a different breed of black.
Yeah, so you can't come out acting like you was close. You wasn't even close.
You wasn't. Yeah, I can see second place. Yeah, but girl, you came dead last.
Yeah.
Well, we got to move on and give her enough sunshine. We are not going to conversations of which you guys rule the nation. And guess what? Rule the nation today, you guys. We are going to be talking about Delta Airlines is going to start charging unvaccinated employees $200 per month. The average hospital stays for the virus costs the airlines $40,000. Mm-hmm. They will stop extending pay protection to unvaccinated workers who contract COVID on September the 30th. Delta requirements for weekly testing of unvaccinated employees will start September the 12th. Delta and United already require new hires to be vaccinated. Do you guys think this is fair?
No.
Why not, Murph?
I almost cursed. It's stupid because people who are vaccinated are still dying, right? So, and the fact that you're taking away people's rights and forcing them to do something that's against their will, that's not freedom in America. Like, that's not giving you the choice to be you as a person. So for me, if I worked at Delta, I'm now an entrepreneur because I'm out. Like, you're not forcing me to do something I don't want to do. Everybody's body is different, so we don't even know what is in these vaccination shots. So my immune system ain't like his. So we both go get vaccinated, and next thing you know, I drop dead because both of us are getting the same thing, and we take things in differently. So you're forcing people, and kind of like that's like, I can't even say self-inflicting because it's an enforcement. But no, I think it's wrong, and it's taking away people's rights, their morals, their abilities, all of that, their freedom to make their own decisions in a world that's supposed to be so free for everything. And we're becoming like every other country right now.
I would have to agree with Murph. It's not. These shots are not patent yet. And I just really feel like it wasn't enough
Pfizer
research. Pfizer is?
Pfizer is
okay.
now.
Okay. Well, I'm just feeling like we just didn't really do enough research. I mean, I have been in market research studies for many years, and like I said before on the show, like something as small as a kitchen faucet, a sink, has to be evaluated by the public before it's released. By unknown people have to come into a little room and tell you, is it shiny enough? Is the spark big enough? Is the water flowing enough? So for something that we're putting into our bodies, I just feel like it should be a little more research before these jobs and companies are enforcing this thing that's not official.
I'm going to say this because we arguing, for me, it's what I'm a big firm believer for whatever the company wants to do. I stand behind any company that want to make every rules for what they want to make because it's their company. If you don't like it, go work somewhere else. That's how I feel. If radio stations say, hey, y'all got to have COVID shots. And if I really want my show here, I will get it. If I don't care about it, I go somewhere, I'll go somewhere else. Like, it's there. You can't tell about how to run their house. They're like somebody come to your house tell you how to run your house. This is your house rules, right? I can come to your house and tell you can't smoke weed, and you like to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? It's your house. If you don't like my house rules, go somewhere else. That's how I feel about it.
That's messing with people's lives though, like their health. It's just so many situations that haven't even been reported in the news where people get that shot and literally die within a few weeks because they didn't take it in well. So that's messing with a person's life. It's not like you're saying you have to wear masks, something that, okay, like I get that. But to tell me that I got to put something in my system that I don't know what the hell is going to do to me, nah, bro.
But we eat stuff every day. We don't know what it is.
That's by choice.
Honestly,
this is not by choice.
It depends.
But I feel like a job is a choice. You don't have to work anywhere you don't want to work, honestly.
You're right. But
It depends on just your situation. Murph says she'll quit and just be an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
because everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that. So as for me, I ain't letting nobody force me to take anything I don't want to take.
Breaking news. The Pentagon is mandating the U.S. troops to get vaccinated ASAP.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, we got to go to this good old commercial break. Be right back after this. Got to pay these bills.
Hey, yo, hump day just got better. Did you know that the 6 Restaurant and Lounge is now open in the heart of Atlanta? Come catch a vibe while trying out our signature cocktails, food and hookah. Major key alert. Major key alert. You know we couldn't vibe out on Wednesdays by ourselves. We have the hottest radio personalities from Hit 92.3 ATL, ConVo with Friendz, vibing with us every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. They'll be having a live show. That's right, a live show. Don't miss out on Friendz Night, started Wednesday, September 1st, and every Wednesday thereafter at the 6 Restaurant and Lounge from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tell all your friends to come out and catch a vibe. We are located at 904 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. LaRon, what you got to say about the first? I know you itching. What you want to say about the first, LaRon? What's the first?
Oh, it's going down the first. We turn all the way up. All the way
so
up.
So tell your friends to get with my friends so we can all be friends.
It's going to be crazy.
Yes, but y'all, make sure y'all come out on the first. We're doing our first live show of many shows at the 6th Lounge. So make sure y'all turn up, come out. We post more about it on the week. We got to move on. Okay. Now we're going to El Boogie segment. So El Boogie, what you talking about, bro?
Word on the streets is Drake and Kanye West. Their on and off again feud is back on. Drake was on a feature song by Trippie Redd, and he kind of dissed Kanye. Told Kanye, you 44, 45 years old. Why you still worried about me? Kanye retaliated by putting Drake's address on social media.
He's so petty.
My question to y'all is, what's too far? Like, for me, don't put my address on. Like, now, because you can cause so much stuff.
I'm going to say this. If you're dissing me on the song, my egg. So, it's no... I don't see you can't fight fair. You're dissing me on a song. So I'm gonna do, because I'm Petty LaBelle. I'm so petty. I would have done that too. If I knew where you live, I probably posted their house and their mama house. Like, Sid.
I wouldn't have got that personal. I just would have dissed him back in the song.
Yeah, that's too far. Like,
that's what music is for.
You got crazed fans,
right?
So what if a crazy fan
don't talk? His
got
feelings
your
probably
child
hurt that day. He probably going, like we all just said, Kanye might be going something emotional, and he feel like, you know what, F this. I ain't got time to put you in a weak ass song. I'm gonna tweet your house out. I find it hilarious, even though I don't like Kanye, but I think that was well played, Kanye.
It's just words. Words only hurt when the person that says them. Like my sister can say something to me the same way you say it, but if she say it, it's gonna hurt because I love my sister. But if somebody just talking, if it don't matter, I can brush that off. But he must really care about what Drake thinks, and vice versa. They must really care about what each other think.
I didn't know they were beefing though.
You know who good for that? To like brush stuff off like that? J. Cole. Like he'd be like, y'all not worth my energy.
J. Cole don't be in no beef.
So no, bro. No. Learn from J. Cole.
Beyonce says nothing.
Nobody can afford to come for Beyonce. She don't have to say.
The Beehive come. She got.
Even Oprah don't even make comments. I feel like when you. I feel like Kanye should be instead. He shouldn't be responding because like he's Kanye. Like what do he got to prove? Like honestly, he did what he needs to do. I mean, like I said, whenever like he's a good artist. So for me, Drake can still hope that he might be Drake when he get to Kanye age. You know what I'm saying? So all these people like old school in the game, like Jay-Z and everybody else. I'm not saying they do that, but I would not be responsible about who's 24 years old. Nah. Like I'm 50. Who I like responding to you? Let's see, can you be here when you're 50? You know what I'm saying? So like I'd be like, I would have posted my bank account number, bitch.
That's what Kanye should have did. He should have put $6.7 billion. That's what he supposed to post.
That's his phone number right there.
I will put my, you know numbers. What? I will put my bill what I'm paying for the dome. Can you afford this $1 million a day?
But that's words on the streets. That's all I had today.
Well, thank you, brother L Boogie. We are now coming to Republican Nasha. What's on your side of the street, sis?
Hey to the now. Back at it again. Let's get it.
What you talking about, sis?
Okay. FBI finds no evidence. Repeat this. FBI finds no evidence that Trump and his allies were directly involved in organizing violence on the Capitol.
Oh, really?
Yes. And also, you know what else was found? And also, there was little evidence found that there was an organized plot to overturn this election results.
I want to say, I'm sorry, finish.
Question. In certain cases, should the accusers be charged for defamation of character when evidence is not found?
For what I want to ask you, where did you find this source? Was it Fox News?
No, it wasn't.
Who was it?
It was insiders.
I don't trust them either. I'm going to say this. If you have been watching, I mean, we can't make this up. If anybody was watching the news and was watching Trump tweets, he was preaching about how the election was stolen, how unfair it was stolen. And I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. He tweeted it. He said it. He got on the stage and said it. So for me,
that was chopped up.
There was enough evidence for me. Like you can't make up. Like one thing I tell people want about everything on editing, you can't edit what you say. Now you can edit where I be if I'm at different places at one time, but you can't edit my words. Now come on, Nasha.
Well, it's not edit. It's just they only cut out a segment. So we'll be like, we're going to go to the
Let
Capitol.
me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Peacefully protest. Well, they may just show the clip where we're going to go to the Capitol. And then you could be saying it aggressively and then take out or don't even mention and peacefully protest.
Do I think Trump should be blamed for what the people did? No. But do I think Trump helped them people think what they thought? Yes.
So he was the instigator.
Yeah, he instigated it. Now, do I think he should be like getting billed for what they tore up? Hell no. Because, you know, that's not right. But do I think he instigated the situation? Yes.
Do you think he's going to be running again?
He should not be running, but hey, that's how politics are.
I don't even like talking about Trump, but I guess I got to say something. Listen, we all know Trump instigated those people to do that. If it was been, this is the whole thing for me. This is just for me. It just amazes me how people that support Trump can just do pretty much anything. Like they raided the Capitol.
Exactly.
If that would have been Black Lives Matter, it would have been a massacre out there. So it just amazes me. Like I don't even like talking about it because at the end of the day, I feel like they're never gonna prosecute him for doing anything. He was the president, so nothing's gonna happen to him. So if that was the case, if he was never scared to do nothing. He did it all the time. They impeached him. None of that stuff worked. Trump just did what he. Trump was running the country like one of the Soprano leaders. Gangster.
Well, you know what, L Boogie?
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, and Nasha, thank you for your segment.
Yes.
You did that, sis. We are now going to a segment called Whack Ass of the Day. And the Whack Ass of the Day is going to young Jock's son for not understanding what his dad was trying to tell him about his business. And I think that little boy is so effing ungrateful. Even, this is, okay, so if people don't know, I watch Love Hip Hop Atlanta. So what's going on right now, young Jock is trying to tell his son, the people you hang around almost got my business shut down. They shot somebody. I think somebody allegedly died too at his club. And his son was like, if this was your mama business, we used to hang around this person. The boy said no. And then Jock said, what about me? Like, this how he feed his kids. And I understood young Jock's frustration. So for me, I'm giving young Jock's son a whack as a day because you don't understand what your father's trying to say. Like, he's trying to say, dude, I could lose my business, how I pay for your little brothers and sister food, and how I provide for y'all because you want to hang around somebody who shot up my club. What sense does that make? It's ludicrous to me. I think it's crazy.
Who's the guy that shot the club up?
His cousin, allegedly.
So is Jock's cousin too?
I don't know. I think it's mama's side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes we be loyal to the wrong people though. But you know, how old is the son?
Like, I think I don't want to lie, but he don't look no older than 21.
He's still young. I mean, he still got time to learn. He got to learn, you know, what the word friend really means. A friend ain't gonna put your whole family's business in jeopardy. Period.
Yeah.
So I don't care if it's cousins or not. Sometimes family could be your worst enemies.
Yeah, and we definitely need to watch the company we keep and who else is better to teach us that but our parents. You know, our parents go through things and go through mistakes. So our kids don't have to. I feel that Jock did nothing wrong. So his son do deserve the whack ass of the week or day. Jack did nothing wrong with wanting the best for his kids and for his kids to be around more positive people. Because I'm sure Jock has made plenty of mistakes of being around the wrong people as well.
Well, that's it. But now we're getting to the fun part, the conversation. And the conversation we're going to have with Miss Murph. Murph is in the building! From the Hype.
Bring it on.
Yes, on HBO Max. Let me give y'all, give me some sauce. A luxury streetwear brand that launched in 2016 after the birth of her daughter, Alani Taylor Murph. You may have already seen some of her work designers who was already featured on A-list celebrities like Beyonce.
That is amazing.
Sierra. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Cardi B.
Cardi, thank you. See,
I ain't touched Sierra yet, but I think you can put it out there.
Cardi B and, we ain't going to say him.
The baby. We gonna say the baby. The baby.
We ain't gonna say him.
I'm gonna say him. That's the homie man, the baby all day.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tarnish that.
Moving right along. But we do have Murph in the building, who is on the show The Hype on HBO Max.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Murph, I have a good question for you. Tell us, how was it like to dress Beyonce?
That was the pinnacle of my career. Like, it was probably something that I can't top it right now, you know?
You would never top that.
Yeah. I don't know who I can do that can top that. But it was crazy because I manifested that in 2010 before I even moved to LA at the time. Wow. I had put it in my prayer box. And it was one of the 10 things that I wanted to do within a year's time. and I think it was like 17 months after moving to LA, I got to design for her. So yeah, it was history for me. I'm a part of history. She wore my daughter's name, you know, and that was the whole purpose of me creating my brand, was to leave something for my daughter, you know. Whenever I'm gone, like, she don't have nothing to worry about. But yeah, it was something that I wanted, but never knew it was gonna come that fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into I'm sorry, what was I saying?
Talking about manifestation. So I do have a question. Would you want to finish up?
No, you finish.
I have quite a few.
You can ask. Go ahead.
All right. So what led you to begin your career in fashion?
Okay, I will ask.
The Army. I was stationed at Fort Hood. Yeah. I was stationed at Fort Hood, Texas, which is the biggest military base in the world. But they only had one mall there, and I'm from up north. So I just would see like people wearing the whole mannequin outfits and all that, and I just wasn't. Wow.
I'm so
I wasn't one of
Jane.
them people. So I started teaching myself how to sew because I didn't want to look like other people.
Oh, self-taught.
Yes.
Self-made, self-taught.
Self-taught,
Okay.
self-made. Yes.
Amazing.
And so I started like playing with T-shirts and things like that. And every weekend that I would come home from duty, I would just go in my room and teach myself more and more. And then at first it was like a hobby, or just me wanting to look fresher than everybody else in Killeen. And then people started like saying, yo, I want that, I want that. And me being from up north, like I'm from the Bronx, so I'm like, yo, this can make me money.
You from the real north.
So,
Watch your mouth.
and so
New Jersey Housewives.
New Jersey. I mean, I was born in Newark, so I'm still over there. I still got family there.
Jersey City. You don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking
I don't know much about my childhood in Newark because I got a brain injury, and so all of that was wiped out. But so I only remember the Bronx, so I can't talk about
But
something I remember.
it
But
displays in your fashion. Like I was looking at some of the stuff that you put. You got like the I don't want to say it. So your fashion is like gritty, but it's still like model fashion. But you put like your little
Couture
twist on
hood,
it.
yeah.
I like it's like a little hood. I like.
I
it.
like that too.
no,
like
I appreciate it. It was definitely the goal. I was in love with streetwear, and money came from high fashion clothes. So I would make like suits and wedding dresses and red carpet dresses, but I wasn't in love with it. Like I was like, I mean, it's cool. It makes me a lot of money, but this ain't what I wanted to do. And at one point, I was about to do Project Runway. And when I went in front of the people, like how I was dressed, not like this, of course, but how I dress when I go out, they had looked at me and was like, we see that you can do any and every type of fashion, even avant-garde if you wanted to, but we want this person that we see in front of us. And so that made me go back and really like take a look at who I was as a designer. And I was like, I like this, but I'm in love with this. So I had to figure out how to continue to do both and not lose my money or my love for what I was doing. So I combine the two together. So I do high fashion streetwear. So you can go on the red carpet with my clothes. You can go to the movies. You can interchange things and literally go wherever you want to go and be comfortable and fashionable at the same time.
And
so
I'm also, and you know what? I want to encourage everyone to buy your clothes.
Please
For one,
do,
you're
'cause my
black.
daughter hungry.
We buy Gucci, Fendi, all
me
this
about
bull,
Facts.
and your
Facts.
clothes look good. I
Facts.
mean, if El Boogie like clothes, it says a lot. Okay, 'cause
No,
El
I
Boogie is
appreciate
hard. Okay, so and I'm pretty sure DK, you showed DK the clothes.
Yeah.
So like people like that, like I'm a buy it.
I appreciate it.
I'm a buy it
man.
because we need to like support. Like I like Off-White and other people coming up like. Buy black. We're just as good,
yes.
and we're their number one buyers, and we don't
We're
want to buy
their
for our
number
own.
one influencers. So they don't have their own fashion. Like they get that from us, man.
Everything comes from us.
Exactly. You know, we got the Dapper Dance and all of them that's controlling that stuff now. Like they don't have they don't have a creative mind when it comes to stuff like that. We created this, you know, and we've always been innovative when it came to fashion and anything else. So who else can you go to but us? So now I feel like the black community and the designers, what we realized was you guys need us that bad that we can be exactly what we're worth. So you can pay us these pennies for our gift. But for me, I realized like I don't I would never give you my gift, because obviously if you think I'm worth this amount, then I'm worth more. So I'm going to do my own thing, you know? So I think we just started realizing that, and like, yo, we don't need these people.
I'm going to say this. Everybody try to come for you, Beyonce wear my clothes.
let me ask you a question. So as far as making the clothes, you got like a mass distribution deal, or like how do you do when you have bulk the bulk orders? Yeah.
So yes, I do have. So I make all my stuff myself. So I make everything you see on my Instagram is a sample. So I make the sample myself, and then I put it out to the world, see how they react to it, and then I mass produce. I never keep inventory because it's a waste of my money. I obviously, until someone comes and buy that big bulk, I don't do inventory. So it's
everything handmade.
Mm-hmm, if you want it, we make it. Yeah.
Amazing. And next question: what do you look for in a model?
Androgyny. Because I don't need a male or a female. I need someone who can portray both and show everything that I'm trying to portray. I have a gender neutral brand. So I'm a woman, I'm a masculine woman. So I need for me to look the way I'm comfortable, but still understanding that I'm still a female at the same time. So when I look for females, I want a female that can dress like a woman or dress like a guy at the same time, or just masculine, not a guy. But the same thing with a guy, like the face is different. Like you'll see that feminine side, but he's dressing masculine, or he can dress and put whatever I say put on, and you can sell that for me. But yeah, I look for androgyny because you can be both worlds. So
is it safe to say that your style is like a unisex? So when
it
you
is
make things,
definitely unisex. Yeah, I have no gender attached to my brand.
I like that.
Now let's get to the good part too, because all that stuff. I mean, we can't top Beyonce, but you are on HBO.
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience and how that came about. Got any secrets?
Well, no. HBO, I don't know how they found me. They reached out to me and asked me.
Beyonce.
Probably. I always, when people come and like discover me, I always want to know, like, how did you find me? You know? So they came to me and asked me to be on the show. When they said streetwear, I was instantly like, hell yeah, let's do it. You know, because I love streetwear. So outside of like the making the cut in the project runways, like that wasn't something that I wanted to do because I saw what came with it. I was going to be doing something that I didn't love to do. But when they was like, we're doing a streetwear brand, I was like, bro, count me in. Just tell me what I need to do because I'm all there. I knew that it was going to create a platform for me. I'm a very private person, and I knew that this was probably going to be my opportunity for people to actually really get to see who Murph really is, because I don't be on social media like that, or right now I have to. But before that, I just was like, this is probably the easiest way that y'all going to get to come and see me, because I'm not going to voluntarily give it to you. So, yeah, that's how it came about.
So that makes you, because I'll be curious. I have a friend who did, what's that show with the hands? On HBO Max too. The dance.
The Vogue joint with Megan Thee Stallion.
Legendary Max.
Yeah.
Do they not? I mean, if it person let me know, do they not compensate y'all for going on there?
Absolutely. You're not stopping my bread. So if you can't replace what I'm making or whatever, then I'm not doing it because I still got to feed my daughter. But we definitely get compensated.
Oh, okay, but there's two different shows too, because you are okay. That makes sense. Okay, that's
if they didn't, that sucks. But no, they knew because they were bringing designers who's already established.
Okay,
so you're asking us to step away from our brand and our livelihood to come on the show for 6 weeks. So you're gonna have to do something. So
look,
yeah,
come on, Black.
So to piggyback off what you said something earlier, you said you was trying to figure out how they found you.
Yes.
But see, this is what the whole thing is. The reason why they found you is because you're authentic. So when you do stuff from your heart, the universe has no choice.
Facts.
Like, it has no choice but to accept what you're doing. So that's
Facts.
what happened.
No, I appreciate.
That's exactly what happened. Your energy is just dope. I like it. I got an idea for something too, but I ain't gonna put it on.
I'm a collab.
I have a question though. This is gonna be get the messy side coming out Kanye. Who is your least favorite judge on there?
I didn't have a least. I equally felt the same way about all three of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't have like a least person at all.
To be in front of Offset, he has, I like his style. How did that make you feel?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it was equal?
No, that goes for all three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, how did that make you feel designing? Did you feel pressure?
No, I didn't. I mean, I had, for me now, like I'm having fun with my brand. Like I'm glad it's not work to me. When I designed for Beyonce, that I won't say it gave me like that confidence to say, I really don't care what nobody else think about me.
You should.
I've reached the biggest goal that I could possibly reach, you know? And so anybody, for my mindset is you're going to like, some people are going to like it and some people not. My brand is not for everybody, you know? So when people give their opinion, good or bad, it's just that. It's just your opinion. It's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. It's not going to stop me from creating because what I created got me on the show. So even with your criticism or whatever you say or what you didn't like or did like, I'm going to still go the next day and do it because it got me where I'm at today, you know?
It's a win-win regardless.
Facts.
It's a win-win regardless.
Yeah. So it didn't. I mean, I was honored to be there. You know, I knew that the world was going to get to see me. And a lot of people who didn't know about Alani Taylor was going to discover my brand off of that show. So the honor is very much there. The decision, it didn't do. I went home to my daughter's birthday party and I enjoyed it. So.
Actually, so here's some final question for me. So are you really picking up business since being on the show?
Man, yes. I think my sales have went up like 200%.
Oh, damn.
Honestly, I get sales every single day, to the point that now I'm looking for a whole nother manufacturer just to keep up with the sales right now. That's great. It was super dope. That's why I can never like. I'm blessed. I appreciate the opportunity all day long. I cannot take that away, that it did what it had to do, which was give me a platform.
You know, I won't leave off like this is your final question.
I thought his last question was the final question.
This is a final
I have
question.
a few more.
Oh, we can't because we got it, you know, the time. It's just a final question. Have to get out of that. For any inspiring designer out there, what are some advice you would give them?
I promise you, I don't know how to give advice for people's will or dedication or ambition. You know, the only thing that I can tell a person is whatever you want to do, just go do it. Because no matter what I say to you, you still have to have that fire in yourself to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you all day, this is what you need to do, or stay focused or whatever. But until you're ready to be focused and ready to go out there and do what needs to be done, because it's not easy, then my words don't mean nothing to you. So I don't give advice. You know what I'm saying? When somebody come up to me, if you ready, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you ready to collab, let's collab. Like, don't just talk about it. I'm not a talker at all. Like, I put things into action, because we can do that all day long.
You know what? Can we get a drop bomb? Because that was one of the realest answers I have ever said. And you ain't throwing shade. It's just like, if you about it, be about it.
Facts, yeah.
You know what? Where can people follow you and find you?
Alani Taylor. My Instagram is Alani Taylor, ALANI TAYLORCO. My website, AlaniTaylor.com. You can also get to my streetwear website from that same website. Facebook, same thing, Alani Taylor, everywhere.
You call that good, Brandon. But once you stick around, because the show ain't over.
Absolutely.
Thank you for stopping by, Murph.
We are now come to the segment called The Letter, that's going to be read by Nasha.
The letter. Hey, friends. Please help me out. I have a deadbeat baby daddy who isn't doing a damn thing for our son. I can provide everything for my child by myself. However, I see him with a whole new family, and he can't even send his son $25 for a haircut. Should I put him on child support?
I'm going to say this. To me, this sounds like a bitter black woman. And this is why I'm going to say, friend, I feel like you are a bitter black woman. It's because you just said, I'm INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Okay, so all that good stuff. But as soon as you see your baby daddy with another family, you upset, and now you going to child support. I call that petty, and I'm done.
That's wrong.
It's petty to me.
No,
it's petty.
It's not petty. I'm gonna tell you why it's not petty. Because if he's not doing anything for his son, you shouldn't be doing anything for none of your kids. If you're not gonna do nothing for mine, nobody gets nothing. Everybody breaks nothing up. We gonna split nothing. At the end of the day, listen. I'm totally listen. If the father's doing what he's supposed to do, I really don't like women going to child support. A lot of times, women go to child support just out of anger purposes or jealousy. But if he ain't doing what he's doing, if he ain't doing nothing for baby boy, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to go down there and see them people.
But okay, so you're saying she's justified because she see him physically doing something for somebody else.
No, I'm saying I don't care nothing about the other family. What are you going to do about my little boy? That's it. Now you're going to either tell me, listen, I'm going to start sending this bread to you, or them folk going to have to come down and them folk going to have to send them letters out. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
Murph, how you feel about this lady?
I have a daughter, so and I won't say I've been through that, but when me and my daughter's mom was going through our divorce, in the beginning it was so heated and not good. And for me, I was so angry because she had took my daughter and moved to Atlanta. The reason why I'm here now, we were living in LA. And because of that, my anger pushed for me to get full custody of my daughter and stuff like that. So the situation is what needs to be understood. That bad blood between them two has nothing to do with the kid. And that's what we always have to think about is no matter what you and I have going on, we have to get to a place where it's just for the betterment of the person that has nothing to do with it. Like, this kid didn't ask to be here. So I wouldn't call it petty. She probably is resentful towards that person, but at the end of the day, like he said, if you want to take care of these kids, you're going to have to take care of that one. And if he don't want to do it, I don't see nothing wrong with child support at all. But I can relate to it.
Y'all ready for
me? B-A.
Okay, so, and it stops at the D. A, B, C, D, 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 D. I'm just trying to be funny. But anyway, okay, so friend, I am a single parent. This is Nasha, your friend Nasha. I am a single parent, and it gets really, really challenging at times raising kids by yourself. I think it takes a little more time than money, but money converts to time, so yes. Sometimes I feel even guilty buying myself anything, so I go without. If the household is not taken care of and the kids is not taken care of, I definitely go without. But with that being said, we shouldn't do it out of anger because you see him with another family. He should be doing it anyways, but I'm not about to, me personally, I'm not to beg neither one of my I have a 15-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. I'm not about to beg none of the daddies to do nothing for my kids whatsoever. And like I said before, God is my baby daddy. God will provide. So, and a lot of times when you throw these men on child support, when you throw these people on child support, they don't come for them right away. Like, they still go years and years and years without paying. So make sure you're doing it out of the concern for the child's well-being and not because you're angry and you see him with another family. That's my opinion.
Child support should be really the last resort. Like, you should be trying to contact the father. Like, listen,
come get your kids. You know what? Keep your child support. I would rather for you give me a break and come get your kids.
But since we gotta go close us out, sis.
I'll pay child support. How about that?
Close us out, sis.
So with that being said, friends, if you have any issues, you're going through something, you need some advice, we are your friends. This is a no judgment zone. Reach out to us at podcast. That's ConVo with Friends podcast with an S at gmail.com. ConVo with Friends podcast with an S at gmail.com.
All right, friends. Well, unfortunately, friends, we are coming to the end of the show. Make sure you follow us on all social media at ConVo with Friends, and that's ConVo with Friends with a Z. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating as well. And last but not least, make sure you follow and download Hits 92.3 ATL. Murph wants to thank you for stopping by to come with
Murph.
show.
Absolutely.
Thank you for stopping by with the radio station, and we appreciate you.
Yes,
and
sir.
with that, we're done. Hi guys, this is your boy Yet checking in. If you are enjoying our content, can you please follow us on IG and Facebook at ConVo with Friendz, and that's FRIENDZ.